Drill, baby, drill. The sound of oil production is certainly music to our ears here in West Texas. But as we all know, the pandemic took a toll on many industries, including oil and gas service providers. Now they're having a hard time gaining back those workers. News West 9's Francisco Soto joins us live to tell us more about that. Francisco.
Crystal, oil and gas leaders from CEOs to lawmakers are all wondering how the future of oil and gas will look like and how it can grow. But one essential component to making that go happen starts with the workers. The impacts of a global pandemic are drilling down on the oil and gas industry.
It's kind of like when you're out on the road and you wonder, why is everybody stopped? Well, you know, that everybody stopped started with somebody slowing down a little bit 3 miles ahead. And by the time you get a few miles back, everything's stopped up.
CEO of Crown Quest Operating, Tim Dunn, says the pandemic touched every industry, but especially those in oil and gas.
I hear about two things that people are concerned about. They're concerned about having adequate workers and supply chain disruptions, which means being able to get the materials or the products needed to do their business. So there's a lot of stress on the economic system globally.
And when it comes to hiring people, Dunn believes problems of the past, like filling long shifts at working locations, are still causing problems for the industry.
And generally, the way that's overcome is with significant pay opportunities. And so, basically, when people believe that this is something that's in their best interest, and if they have other alternatives, it makes it harder to find people to do that. But I don't think that's anything new. I think that's always been a challenge.
But despite the headaches the pandemic has caused, state leaders are optimistic about where oil and gas is headed.
The capital inflow into the oil and gas industry has been tight right now, and so I think it's changing, but we're here and we're booming really. And you look at Midland, you look at Odessa, our growth, we're the only two counties, west of the interstate that grew during this last 10 years, so I think the outlook's really great.
And that is something oil and gas leaders hope, not only to help the industry, but the region itself.
What I hope happens is that Midland becomes such a great place to be that we have a whole lot more people settling here than just commuting in. And I think we're making some progress on that, but we need to make a lot more.
Even if it means having to evolve. And Dunn does believe in finding other ways to do things, for example, using natural gas and other forms of energy. He does, however, say that he doesn't see an overabundance in petroleum. He does say that there is plenty, but doesn't see an excess like there was in the past. For now, reporting live in Odessa, Francisco Soto, News West 9.